Privacy in under 3 minutes. When we talk about privacy law, we're most often not talking about the various state consumer privacy laws that have proliferated in recent years, starting of course with California and the CCPA. Now, if you don't know what the CCPA is or what CCPA stands for, we will move right along to the 4 common law privacy torts, which make up the bulk of our practice. The first privacy tort is an intrusion upon seclusion. We are all entitled to our solitude, our right to be left alone in places such as our house. So if someone intrudes upon that physical space where we have an expectation of privacy, either through physical means or through some sort of electronic device, that could result in an intrusion upon seclusion claim. The second tort that comes up often in our practice is a publication of private facts. Now, this tort varies very much depending on what the facts disclosed are and who the person is. Let's take Joe Biden, for example. Several months back, Joe Biden's health was the subject of wide discussion because he was considering running for president. So of course his medical history is relevant to his capabilities for that office. However, if one were to disclose my medical information, that could give rise to a publication of private facts because I'm certainly not running for president, and there's really no need for the public at large to know anything about my medical history. The third tort is a false light claim, which is used interchangeably with defamation, but they are very distinct. And it can get very complicated depending on which jurisdiction you're in. So for purposes of this video, we will say that false light is casting someone, and of course a false light, in a manner that causes emotional harms. Whereas for defamation, we're really addressing a reputational harm. But that's for another video. Our final tort here for privacy purposes is a misappropriation tort. So that would be taking someone else's name, image, or likeness without their consent, cooperation, and oftentimes their compensation. Again, there's a lot of nuance with the misappropriation tort as well, especially as it intersects with free speech. But that's enough for this brief overlay of the 4 privacy torts that come up often in our practice.